Boom. Hey, what's up? Boom. Hey, what's up? Boom. George, how you doing, bro? George, how you doing, bro? Let me get rid of this echo here. How you doing, bro? Here we go. How you doing, man? Do-do. What's up, metalheads, freaks, and geeks? This is Metal Monday. Okey doke. Boom. Off to a weird start here today. How you doing, Dwight? Yeah, the producer has a headache today. He's not on his game, man. How you doing, buddy? Just hanging out like usual. Can you hear me okay? Everything coming across all right? And we're back. Dwight, how in the hell you doing, buddy? You okay? Who else out there? I don't know if George is still here. I think he might have took off. I think he said he got 3 or 4 people in here. Yeah, he got 4 people. Come out and say hi, man. Don't be bashful. Hey, Janice, welcome. Glad to have you. You're not driving, are you? Don't want to see you get hurt driving, trying to pay attention to us knuckleheads. So how's everybody's day going? Me, I got a massive headache. I don't even know why I'm here, to tell you the truth. I just came on to clear up some free time. If you guys got something better to do, you might want to go do it. You know, I hate to say it, but you don't have to be here. Yeah, but I appreciate you being here. I know that's a weird thing to say about a channel, ain't it? You don't have to be here, but I'm glad you're here. No, I was just watching Six String Brian. He was jamming out pretty good. Was on Great Vanzini's live stream he had earlier today. I just got up and then seen he was on. He just got on right when I got up, so I went over there and hung out with him. And found out it was his birthday, so yeah, happy birthday to Great Vanzini. I think he's like 102 today. He's an old fucker. No, he's like 67, 68 maybe. Yeah. He's as old as my mother, I guess. Yeah. I think my mom's, no shit, my mom's 76. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, my mom's 76. I guess he's old enough to be my baby uncle. So how's everybody doing? Janice, you making out all right with all this weirdness going on in the world? You doing all right? Okay. Yeah, I think I seen you said this morning your birthday was in October, something like that. Grocery store's got food down there where you're at, buddy? Dwight? You guys doing all right with people not hoarding all the food and toilet paper, paper towels and stuff? You know, if you can't find toilet paper and they got those baby wipes, grab some of those, man. They work good. Yeah. Well, between what's real and fiction, you know what I mean? Depends on your perspective and how much hype they're really putting on things. But you just never really know until you know, until somebody starts telling the truth about things and you figure it out. Getting something coming in on my phone here. Sorry about that. Not much left. No bread, no milk. Yeah. Did you guys see I won a guitar yesterday from Scar My Guitar? I got I won an SC 550 Harley Benton. So I thought that was cool. Quentin James is live too.
It's Wolfgang's birthday. Whoop-de-doo!
I don't know if you can. I doubt if you can hear that, but you might be able to. Let's see something here.
I don't know. Good for him. He's playing with Dad.
No worries. Yeah, I didn't know Quentin went live, man. It's okay though. Janice, you got any more get-togethers? Getting together with your band or your bandmates or your friends to do any jams lately? Still had a few hot peppers left. No eggs. No frozen veggies. Yeah. Grab all the dried up stuff you can, like a cup of noodles and ramen noodles and stuff like that. Because one, it lasts forever. Get as much water as you can find or locate, whether it be from your neighbor's well or from somebody else's well. If you got big containers, grab some containers for that stuff. You know, and that's one thing you can do is make sure you have plenty of water, especially if the electricity goes off and your well goes down or you're not able to get local water into your house, whatever, because your water heater went down, whatnot, no electricity or whatever. So make sure you have some backup water and some dry goods, you know, Noodles are good. Stock up on noodles. Carbs. Basically, you need carbs to help you out to survive for a while. Stuff like that. Yeah, the bars are closed. Yeah. What about like practices or get togethers or something like that? Let me shut this light off. It's bothering me. Ooh. Yeah, I rearranged some of the stuff in here. I don't know if you can tell, but I moved my black star over here and I put my orange amp over there and then I put the cover on top of it. And then later on, I'm going to hang my letters up here somewhere. Probably over here somewhere. I'll put my letters right up in here. You know, the metalhead hippie. Put it right there. Something like that. Manzini, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear great Manzini. Happy birthday to you, you old fucker. Just in case nobody sung happy birthday to you today. Didn't run you off, did I? Hey, come out and say hi, man. Don't hide. Another one down the drain. One day closer to death, right? There's a guy that sings this song on about a birthday. He says, a birthday is really a death day. One day closer to the day you die. A birthday is really a death day. One more day closer to when you never open up your eyes. George got a new looper. My buddy's checking it out right now. I'm going to jam shortly. Awesome. What looper did you get, bro? I think Tone King did a video on like the most super fantastic looper there was, something like that. I forget what he called it in the title. You guys hear me okay? Am I coming across all right? Zach, what's up, buddy? I was riffing on my SG a little earlier. You know, I was using these Jazz 3 picks because they're pointier and you can dig in and or kind of dig in. And but I find that the way I play, I get a lot of harmonic ring and you know, from like when you're supposed to be like muting the strings and stuff, I do that, but I still get harmonic ring through my amp. So I picked up this gravity pick, one of the ones that Ben sent me. Hey, Eric, welcome. And I started digging in with that gravity pick, man. It just took all that stuff away. So it has something to do with that pick, that the way I'm picking, because of its size or because of what I'm trying to pick with that pick. It just like I get harmonic chirps where I don't want them, and they're not string chirps. They're like after chirps. You know what I mean? Like after you hit the string, it rings out in the amp the way it's not supposed to. But then I got the that gravity pick, and it just like stopped. I don't know if it's just because whatever, but I'm able to dig into the strings harder without them chirping. I think that might be part of it. I'm not hitting the strings hard enough with them with those other picks. Give me a second here. Oh, calm down. Oh no, he's got a guitar. Look out. Hold on to your ears, man. Now if I can find my damn gravity pick, what I do with it. Son of a... This ain't happening, man. No, it's moving stuff around in here. Now I'm losing track of stuff. This ain't right. Son of a gun. Oh, man. Where did I set it? There it is. How did that sound? Does it sound all right? It's not washing out. It's not like washing out or all echoey. It sounds like a guitar should, or what? Too loud? I keep missing strings. Starts compressing after a few seconds. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to refresh my page. Okay, I'm going to make sure I got my stuff right. Check audio, disable audio processing. Okay. Is it still compressing, Dwight? The only other option I have is to turn it down and hope it doesn't bug out. Or I can turn down this mic here. Turn this off. Basically what I did is I turned off my voice mic. Is that coming across okay now? See, now this is with my mic on. I could hear a guitar playing. Okay, I'm going to keep playing. Just type a 1 if it clears up completely and it just sounds like a guitar. But if I get that background echo and squash down, just type a 2. But if I sound good, just type a 1. I'm going to turn this voice mic off. Yeah, I'm still a noob. Like, not a total noob, but I'm noobish. Still got a lot to learn. Feel metal sound. Hey, cool, bro. Gotta watch how much I play with my microphone on, because then it just washes out really bad. Yeah, if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. It's really appreciated. And with being off work and bored, I'll probably be around and online. So if you're bored and out of work and ain't got nothing better to do, you're welcome to join the chat. A lot of good people over there to rap to. I'm a pretty cool guy. I think so. So, you can hang out and just chill out and talk music or whatever floats your boat. Don't be a dick. It's that simple. Just don't be a dick. I keep wanting to string skip and I don't need to. I'm trying to go from one. I'm just trying to go down a step and then I get myself confused. Woohoo! And we got a 6'6" Charlie Mike. Yeah, I believe it's your first time in here. Welcome, man. Cool, thanks, man. Yeah, that's right. I'm just a noob. I'm still just trying to pick up my rhythm game. Probably if I started learning scales more better, I'd probably be a little better. But right now I'm trying to really work on my rhythm as far as keeping things together, making them sound good, picking the right power chords and whatnot to go together, and then trying to figure out some type of strumming rhythm to get it to work right. Whoops. Yeah, I moved a lot of my stuff around. Hey, Ack, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I moved a lot of my stuff around, so it's like now I can just reach over and touch my amp and figure it out. But I also slid it forward a little bit, so it's taking up just a little more room. Then I took my orange amp that was sitting here and just moved it over there and put the cover on it. This way I can just like spin this way and do things, but I got to get used to it because I keep bumping into my mic and stuff. Go back to ear, D. Yeah, seeing Quentin went online, I didn't mean to step on his toes. I didn't know he was online. When I went online, I didn't see anybody was scheduled to go on, or I would have let him use up his time and stuff. I didn't see he was on there. Yeah. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, say hi to each other in the chat and stuff, man. these days I'll get it right. Laz, what's up, buddy? Let me turn this back up. Hey, Laz, how you doing, buddy? Don't mind me, I'm just playing some horrible guitar. Hey, did you see I won a Harley Benton? Lonnie Zamperera, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. No worries, Doss. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro, so it must not have mattered too much. So don't sweat it, man. Yeah. As long as you weren't calling me a MF or a dinkhead or something like that, we're cool. Dad metal. Yeah, DOS metal. When people listen to metal, when you guys listen to metal, do you listen to rhythmic metal for the rhythm, or do you listen to it for the rip and solo, the technical shit, or do you listen for what actually drives the song, which is the rhythm? Which do you guys prefer the most? Hey, Quentin, what's up, buddy? I didn't mean to step on your toes, man. I didn't know you were going live. You need to go back to your PS4. Yeah. Yeah, Taj Farad. Yeah, kid's awesome, man. Kid can rip, right? 11 years old, man. Hey, look, the kid was playing with Santana last week, man. I mean, what the hell's going on this planet, man? This kid, Taj Farad, was playing with Carlos last month or last couple weeks ago. Listen to progressive metal. I love the intricacy of music. Yeah. Yeah, I like music that drives, you know, that just like just keeps rolling down the road, you know. Not so much the Grateful Dead kind of drive, you know, but something like Golden Earring or something like that. And driving on that man's weight on the wheel. Or Highway Star or something like that. It's something that just drives and drives. It's something that, some type of melodic rhythm that can just keep going and going and going. It doesn't have to ever stop, and you can just keep going to it. Sort of like ZZ Top does with a lot of their stuff. I mean, they could just sit there and jam to the same 12-bar blues rhythm and stuff, and just and just keep adding different little quirks to it or techniques just to keep it driving, you know. But it's still like Same thing over and over and over again, little tweaks and little this and little that, but it just keeps driving and driving and driving. Same thing with like Frampton did it. Frampton did it a lot. Who else? No, I can't think of it right now, but you guys know what I mean, right? Yeah, but I know it's the drums that keep up everything. Drums are pretty much the backbone of the whole band. You know, the nice beat and stuff, and then the guitar player and the bass just raw off of that. Well, the bass guy follows the drummer, and then the ad-libber, I guess, would be the guitar player. You know, adding the nuance on top of the rhythm. You know. But I just like music that just like keeps driving and driving and driving, and just, I don't know, just wakes you up, just keeps you awake. There's the birthday boy, Quentin James. Well, yeah, it was Quentin's birthday too. When was your birthday, Quentin? On the 3rd or something like that? So Quentin just had a birthday, and then Great Vanzini's birthday is today, man. Third, yeah. Well, my birthday's June 3rd, Quentin, so if you want to get me anything, there you go. We're third babies. Happy birthday, Quentin James. Happy birthday, Great Vanzini. You two old son of a bitches. Happy birthday to you. Don't die tomorrow. What the hell am I saying, Quentin? We're the same age. Hey, do I look the same age as Quentin, or does Quentin look older than me, man? Because he's 56, I'm 55, so I don't know. I think Quentin looks like 5 years older than I do. Quentin looks like he's 60. You'd never seen Quentin James, Harley. Holy shit, he just did a live feed, bro. Go subscribe. Ring the bell so you can see him. I need some of you old guys to teach me some scales, man. Something I can incorporate into my strumming or rhythm strumming, whatever it is I do, or whatever it is you hear me right now doing. I need you guys to help me figure out how to. Hey, Ben gave me a couple gravity picks, man. I'm digging this gravity pick for some reason. I think it's because it's like really stiff and it's a harder plastic. It's not like the softer plastic. And it allows me to dig in more without getting all that string chirp I was getting with the Jazz 3 picks. You know, although Jazz 3 picks, shit, I don't even think these sound better anymore. How many people, when you change a pick, do you actually feel and hear a difference in your playing or the note that you're actually trying to pick? Are you able to do that? Does a pick make a difference for you? I mean, do you have a pick you stick with and stay with because it does what it does for you and that's what you're used to? Or are you able to pick up a different pick for different genres of music and have it work better for you than your original pick? Or do you always have to stay with the same pick? Quentin says it makes a huge difference. But does it make a huge difference for whatever genre you're playing? Or does it make a huge difference because you feel like it makes you a better player with a different pick or staying with the same pick? Hey Dan, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, welcome back, Allendale there. He's a new guy. He just came on the block a couple weeks ago. Got him up from 13 subs, I think, to 27 subs by the time he left last night. So he did pretty good. So congratulations, buddy. Just make sure you pass it on. Depends on the style I'm playing. Okay, so any metalheads out there or rock and rollers, what's your favorite pick for metal and rock and roll? Is it like the Jazz 3 because it's short, pointy, and keeps you right down on the strings so that you can mute the strings better? Or do you grab something that you can dig in with and is a little bit bigger like this gravity pick? Because this thing, I just started. I played with it the other night a little bit. It's like, it feels weird, man. And I think it was just because of what I was trying to play at the time. But then I was like getting into some chunky rhythmic stuff earlier, and I was digging in with it, and I was like, yeah. Because the Jazz 3 was kind of like chirp, chirp, chirp on my strings. All my strings were chirping out. And no matter how bad I tried to use my hands to stop the chirping, I'd either numb the note out too much, I'd dampen the note too much, or I'd totally palm mute it out, and then I didn't get the note that I wanted just to stop the string from that high pitch, because it was translating to my amp. You know what I mean? And that's where I was hearing it come out of my amp. You know, but since I put this gravity pick on it, I'm just like, what the hell happened? You know, it just automatically changed up, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because I added some chorus to my stuff or turned off the delay or what, but just digging in with this thing, I'm using the Dunlop M lately. Yeah, I used the 1.2 Reds or the black Jazz 3. The Jazz 3 is a little softer compound. These ones here, and these are more the harder plastic type. I kind of like these, but I'm starting to figure out that my hands are too. It's not that my hands are too weak. It's just that my hands are. They don't grip right like other people's might, because of the way I walk, because of the way I use crutches and stuff. So I think that might have something to do with it. Even in tune. Yeah, it just doesn't chirp anymore. The mids get way up there. Good to hear me riffing, yeah. Yeah, someday my hands, like tonight, my hands are just a little bit swole. I mean, you can see they're like chubby and shit. But once that stuff goes down, the sausage finger shit goes down, my fingers are, I can pick a lot better because my hands get stiffer. I mean, it sounds like an excuse, but it's just the way it is. That's the way my hands are. Because I don't know who knows or who don't know, but I'm an amputee and I walk on crutches. So my hands are constantly like basically in that shape. So to get them to relax and come back to like what you guys have, like a normal hand span and whatnot, I actually have to physically make my hands stretch out so I can get good stuff. So I do stuff like this before I play, and I make my fingers as loose as I possibly can, but you can see my fingers are a little slow right now, so it takes a little bit of time for me to warm up. Sean Zimmerman, how you doing, buddy? Laz taking off. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate it. So I got an idea to take a 16th dual blade with a cut-off piece of shape into the pig. Let me see if I can get this right. So you took what off of what? Like a dull knife blade or something like that? Or like a butter knife or something? All right, peace. Thanks, Doss. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good one. What we got in here? Heck's still hanging out. Harley Hex, Eric Wart, Sean Zimmerman, Quentin James. I don't know if he split or not, if he's still hanging around. Dan likes it, Tortex. I don't know. I think I just found out that I need a hard plastic pick, man. You know, the hard type. Anybody ever try a gravity pick? They're pretty much just beveled on one side, pretty much. It's what it seems like. They're beveled on one side more than the other. And I just picked it up, and for some reason, these things just did sound better. I'm not bullshitting you. Just to my ears and to what I know my guitar can do in a certain tuning and a certain setting on my amp, it sounds just a little bit more clear, more metal. The strings don't chirp out like they're not chirping like they were before. I think they were chirping because the meat of my fingers was hitting some of the strings, causing the harmonic. And I think that might have been some of what was going on. Does anybody else have that issue? The meat of their fingers making their strings chirp out and stuff? Guitar with Brad. Somebody just pop in with that name? Oh, there he is. Hey, Brad, what's up, buddy? Join the club. You're in the right place here, buddy. When you say new guitars, like how new? Like new, brand new? Like just bought a guitar last week and you're trying to play? Or you had it for a year or so and you're still trying to learn? An extra chirp. You like the chirp? I'm trying to get away from it because I don't know if it's because I'm sitting right here. I mean, I'm touching my amp, bro. So, and the body of my guitar is like right here. So the other day when I had it sitting over here, I'm trying to change things up to see if I can get sound to go a different way in my hut. So I'm giving the music something to bounce off of instead of going out into my kitchen like it was and right past all my audio stuff. So now I'm directing it away. Plus it's more for convenience for me to be able to reach over and grab it this way than it is to slide my chair over a foot, because I'd have to slide over a foot to get to my Black Star over there. But now all I got to do is bend over a little bit, and doot, 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 and I'm good. That sounds like that entering knock to, what's that, the files, something files? What's that one show? Crime show? Well, I'm calling it. I'm getting called to cake and ice cream, followed by a ton of metformin. Every darn year, there's no end to it. What the hell is metformin? Yes, that dun dun dun. CSI. Vanzini, have a great night, buddy. I'll be here for a little while yet. So go eat some cake and ice cream. Don't get that ice cream headache, man. Those things hurt. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Hope you had a good birthday, bro. If anybody doesn't know, it was Vanzini's birthday today. So if you didn't wish him a happy birthday, here's your chance. Messed that one up. Totally screwed that up. Yeah, my hands are getting tired now, man. See something here. Hey, you guys didn't just see my page refresh, did you? Merrill, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a little more, really trying to get my rhythm stuff down, trying to find different notes, you know, up on different parts of power chords and stuff like that. Trying to add in some single note picking, and I think once I learn my scales and get my rhythm down, once I get that put together, I think I'll start becoming what I would consider a guitar player. You know, right now I'm just messing around, I think, you know, but I still haven't learned a complete full song, even though I could probably play some, you know, acoustic little strumming patterns, you know, if I wanted to go that way and just do some cowboy chords like a C, D, G, and F, or an A, G, E, or A, G, D, or something like that. Yeah, I can do that stuff and probably play a complete song that way, just strumming. But as far as like metal power chords and all that other stuff, that's still just something I'm learning. But this, wow. I might have to look into grabbing some more of these, man. Gravity picks, man. If you guys haven't checked them out, give them a gander. It might be worth something to check out. Dog Paws in the house. Hey, buddy. Adam D. Guitar with Brad. Hey, Brad. Yeah, it's SG 400 Pro, Brad. Let me check it out here. Brad, did you have a different name before? I think I remember you by a different name. Did you change some stuff up? Yeah. No, it's just a gravity pick, bro. I doubt if it's going to try to focus on me. Maybe that'll work. But no, they seem to, wow. I mean, it gave like a real rigidity to bang, nailing the strings without any flex or anything like that. It's not like I super noticed it before, but I don't know, man. Just something different just happened when I picked this gravity pick up and started nailing some of the stuffs. I mean, I've been hitting them with force. You know, before I was just like strumming through with a light touch, but then I just like bang, started nailing the strings with this gravity pick, and it just sounds a little better. I don't get all that chirp and string. I think it's string ring at the end of my neck, so I gotta get a string dampener on the end of my head so I can quiet them down, because I think some of that's transferring to my amp. You know what I mean, right? String ping ring. Oh, Black Star's good, man. I mean, it's not like a PV or a Marshall or something like that, or a Soldano or a Synergy amp and stuff, but for a good all-around workhorse, yeah, you can probably get by with it. But it has 4 delays, 4 reverbs, and then 4 modulation effects. Has a resonance and presence control, master volume. Has 6 emulated tube sets. KT88, 6L6, KT66, 6B6, EL34, and EL84. So it has 4 different amp modeling settings so that it can sound like it has 6L6 tubes in it, or KT88 tubes in it, or EL34, blah, blah, blah. You know, it just really depends. And it has really good delays, modulation, 4 types. Tremolo, chorus. I want to say flanger and phaser. Yeah, I think it has flanger, phaser, chorus, and tremolo. And then it has your analog, digital, something else, delay, and then room, hall. Some other types of reverbs on it. Oops. I'm getting some interference. Don't know what that was. Chorus, yeah, of course, yeah. You got the Silver Series modeling amp. No, this is I don't think it's called Silver Series. It's 260 TVP. I don't know if that, I never heard it mentioned as a Silver Series. Holy shit, somebody's selling one for $160 on Reverb. Go grab it. eBay's got one for $238. These are $700 amps, man. People are selling them for $350, $238, $160 used on Reverb. Wow. See what it says here on Sweetwater. I'll go with Sweetwater, see what they say. I don't want the... I want the amp. No. Yeah, a majority of the amp is modeled after Marshall, a majority of Marshall tones and sounds and whatnot. See what comes up here. Yeah, you can get the Blackstar ID30 TVP 30 watt 112 combo. Let me see what we got here. Tell me you're not selling it anymore. Yeah, they're not selling the... Yeah, Blackstar's not selling the... Or, Sweetwater's not selling the, 260 TVP anymore. Yeah, I just looked at Sweetwater. They don't have them. They have the ID Core series. This isn't part of the ID Core series. It has some of the same, it has a lot of the same attributes that the ID Core series has, but it's totally different setup. But let me see here. But yeah, I just looked for it on Sweetwater. They don't have it. You might be talking about the ones that are under. Yeah, that's the ID Core series. Let me try something else. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, no, these aren't one of those dog paw. You're talking about the Silverline modeling stereo amplifier, 212 100 watt. Yeah, that's not this amp here. I'm actually trying to find the damn amp in Blackstar, but they're not. They're not selling this amp anymore. Let me see, that's heads. No, I don't want heads. Blackstar combo amplifiers. There we go. See what goes on here. Yeah, the HT Stage 60 Mach 2. That's fairly similar to mine, a little different. Yeah, I don't think they're not selling this amp anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that Blackstar Silverline stuff, that's not me, bro. And they're actually not even showing this on here. They also have the ID Core 100 combo amplifier 210, 100 watt, and that's $369. but that's not even close to what I got either. Yeah, they're not selling that anymore, that amp. My amp, they're not selling anymore. Which kind of sucks, but yeah. Oh yeah, they all do. Pretty much all Black Star amps are quasi modeling amps with different stuff like that. All the ID Core series has the same thing with the modulation and delay and the reverbs. The only difference you might have with those is that you can't use the Black Star software with it. This has a resonance, presence, master control on it. What else? Yeah, there's minute differences and technology differences in a lot of the different Black Stars that are out. But yeah, they all kind of have the same features on them, a majority of the same features, except for some of the tube stuff. The tube stuff is separate from a lot of the ID Core solid state stuff. But those silver line stuff you're talking about, that's next generation stuff. This is older than that. This amp, I believe, was 2015, and I got it in 2015 or 16, and I got it in 7. Now I got to go back and find the damn year I bought the damn thing. Hang on, I can tell you when I bought it. I'm going to give you an idea how old it was. Okay. Let's see what here, 681 maybe. That's my PV6505. 635. Yeah, Black Star ID Core 60. Okay. When did I get that? Yeah, I bought this amp in May 2nd, 2016. And I think this amp was out in 15. So it just came out in the beginning of 15 or something like that, or even the beginning of 16, and I got it 4 months later. So I've had this amp almost 4 years, so yeah. It's 2016, yeah. So May 2nd will be 4 years I've had this. But I paid, did I get anything else with it? I paid $551 and I got a 8% discount on it. And I paid $551.99 and I got payments on it. And with shipping, it was $635.84. And that was back in May 2nd, 16. That's when I bought that. Yeah, but it doesn't have any info on it because it's older and they don't have it on the website anymore. What are we talking about now? Dude, you broke a Gibson? Imagine that. Oops. Yeah, they have the Silver Series, but this isn't the Silver Series. The Silver Series came after this. Do-do-do-do-do. What are you trying to sell, Harley? I sold all 6 of their sacks 20 years ago and kept 4 silver faced. Fiberlux reverb, 400 PS. Okay, C20. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, they came out after this one here. I haven't been keeping up on what's new with Black Star, but that there's. I just went and looked at the Silver Series, but that they came out 2 years later than this one did. I ain't worried about the caps, bro. Yeah, this doesn't wear the ID cord because it doesn't have that stereo. It doesn't have that, I forget, stereo function that most of them do because these are 212 speakers. The other ones are the square mono stereo per, you know what I mean? So they're totally different than what the speakers are in here. And these are actually 70-watt speakers, so they call it a 260 TVP for 60 watts, but each speaker is rated at 70 watts. If you go back and look at my video where I put the casters on this, I show people the speakers that's actually in it and what's inside the back of the cab. But yeah, you can pick these up now for $300. They're solid, steady amps. I've never had an issue with it. It's a little, doesn't quite have that low-end ballsy kind of stuff you want. I could probably put something in the back, like maybe a towel or something, and clog up that port and try to maybe get something to kick out the front of that so that it sounds better. I could probably do that, but I haven't done it yet. But yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of punch to it. Put a little bit of light on the subject. Does it look too dark in here now that I got the amp cover on that orange amp over here? Kind of looks a little dark. Might have to get my backlights plugged back in and backlight it a little bit. Yeah, I have 2 black backlights. I want to get black lights for the back of that, but I need to get something up underneath there to illuminate that area while I'm doing videos and stuff. So what are you guys using as your actual main amp? Like, what is your main amp? you just heard my heater kick on or not. What is like your main amp that you guys use? My main amp is this 260 that I use regularly. When I have my pedals out and I want to use some fuzz, then I use my orange amp. That's what I use that for. You came and went, LGD. You were here in the beginning, right? But then you left and did something, and now you're back. Thing's kicking out some power, ain't it? 400 PS. What are you guys playing with today, though? I mean, what's your actual amp you're playing with today? Like your main go-to practice amp, all around, whatever amp, the one you go to the most. What's your actual amp? I don't know. Hack might have had something canceled, but he's up in Canada, so I don't know. I know there's a lot of major bands and stuff that had stuff canceled or canceled gigs and stuff like that. And CDC's pretty much putting the block on people gathering in crowds of 50 or more. And even those are subject to quarantine, especially if they find somebody sick. So if you go to a meeting and you find out a week later that person contracted, all 50 of those people will probably rounded up, put in a fucking tent, in quarantine for 2 weeks to a month. So you're basically looking at a martial law situation here. When military boots start hitting the street, we got a problem. Sweet. Damn, dog paw. That sounds like a decent setup. Fender Cyber Lux with Fender Barber Lux reverb. Cool. Back when how long ago? I ain't carrying that heavy shit, yeah. No shit, right? Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else live feeding right now? You guys that's on your list or anything like that? just Nick. So did you guys see that I... Okay, let me see something here. Did you guys see that I won a guitar yesterday? And you guys see all that video and stuff?
For the world, tell everybody how awesome it is. Hit me up, Instagram or Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And get me that shipping label. Now let's see who stays. Yes, I'm serious. This is your guitar, Metalhead.
I was like, man, you bullshitting me or what, bro?
Tell them guys we're serious. We do this all the time like this.
Dig that and whatnot. What the hell? You got it. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm having an issue. Son of a bitch. Let me get this going here. So what's up? I didn't catch if anybody owned a Harley Benton here. Is there one Harley? Dig that and whatnot. Okay, this should be working now. Okay. Let me get this going here. Type of 1 if it sounds okay when it comes on. I'm playing a video of my old video that I made yesterday. So it might sound a little
That sounds pretty good. So what's been going on? I've been feeling pretty
It's a
good.
little warbly on his end too, so it's not
Get
me.
a little better. But pay attention, guys. Let's see who all's in here. Answer me right now. You want to win this guitar?
I was the first.
If
If you've seen the chat, I was the first one to say me.
Where you live and buy a shipping label, send it to me. Send me the shipping label. I'll put on a box with this guitar. Send it to you. Who wants it? I want it. Metalhead, hit it. You're a good candidate, buddy. I want this guitar. Ready, Kent says. Mr. Talon said he wants it. Nell said he wants it.
Oh yeah, I want it.
No matter who gets it, congratulations. Mr. Nice Guy says yes. Eric Red says yes. Brian Ollendorf says yes. Brent Schultz says yes. Guess I'm saying it right. You got that Blackfoot tune going highway song. Thank you, sir. Nice guy. Tell you what.
Whoop! Didn't see that coming. This is weird. I'm watching myself and like trying to
I'm going to give this to somebody for just a second.
get.
I got another person rooting for you, Metalhead Hippie. Metalhead Hippie. You're the proud owner of a brand new Harley Benton for your channel, so you can take this thing and you can demo it for the world and tell everybody how awesome it is. Hit me up, Instagram or Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And get me that shipping label.
There's two of me.
Now let's see who stays. Yes, I'm serious. This is your guitar, metalhead.
Guys like, man, you both sitting me or what, bro?
Tell them guys we're serious. We do this all the time like this. It's nothing new. Eric, I almost picked you. You were this close. Next time, buddy.
Yeah, that's an SC 550 Deluxe. Hell yeah, a little LP going on. Yeah. Let me get rid of this thing. Go on with that. Nah. Nah, I won't get a copyright. Don't matter. No, I have Sean's permission to show this stuff. See, that's why I ask people for permission while I'm in the video here. So if they say, well, I didn't give you permission, well, it's like, I just sat there and chat and asked you, do I have your permission to show your stuff? So it's like, okay. That's why I ask people before I go to somebody else's channel and like Dwight, when I showed Dwight stuff sometimes, I'll ask him, I said, cool to share your stuff. Blah, blah. That's why there's no discrepancy and somebody can say, oh yeah, he did ask. So, hey, if you're in the chat, man, come out and say hi. Don't leave Harley hanging out here all by himself, man. Come out and give a how-do. Cool. Yeah, I got to get used to I got to set things up just a tad different because I got some, it's like this is like right here, right now. So I can reach over and grab things, but I got to watch out for my cables and whatnot, keep them up out of the way. That's because I don't need my own permission, you jackass. I play my videos when I want, where I want. You know what I mean? Somebody don't like it, you know? Cool. Take care, Harley, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Jimmy Biter's in the house. What's up, buddy? Harley, have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, Scar My Guitars. I guess he picked me to win that last night, so I'll have that coming up as soon as I can figure out how to get it up here as far as shipping and whatnot. I want to get it from FedEx because they'll bring it right to my door. But if I get it sent regular mail or something like that, then I'll end up going down to the post office and having to pick it up, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But I don't mind paying $100 to get that guitar up here. It's worth it to me. I basically just bought a guitar for less than half price, 40% of its cost. No, Hack's back. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Hack, what picks do you use? Hey, what's going on with your Rebel stuff? I can't keep forgetting to drop what the name of that band is you and your wife you're in. What are you calling that? Rebel what? Yeah, I was thinking when Brian S. was not Brian S. When Six String Brian was doing that Lizzie Hale song, Mr. Misery. That's something you guys could probably play too. That's if the old lady can hit those types of notes or not. Dava picks. And look at those. Okay. Which ones do you use? Do you use the ones with the holes in them? They have like, it looks like they have like holes going around with a black grip. And then they have one with, let me see something. Are you serious? Which one of these you using? Which one of those are you using, Hack? Red with black grip. Let me see something. That sucks. Now I gotta share this page. Son of a bitch. That one right there, the red one. Red and black, that one right there, the one on the far right. Ah, cool. Now, is that $5 for 6? Yeah, 6-pack colors. Okay. Cool. Check him out. You're obviously getting him for the grip, right? So you're not dropping them and stuff while you're playing. Hang on a second, I gotta sneeze. Okie doke. Man, my nose was like itchy as shit. I had to sneeze. enough band, nice grip. I just started using this, like I was saying earlier, I was using this gravity pick, man. I'm like, wow, something just happened between the Jazz 3 and that one. So I'm gonna have to do some soul searching on what pick I want to use. I might have to try out a few more. Now I got I got a few Dragon Hearts. Might need to break them out since I'm doing some chugging and stuff. But those are pretty accurate picks. You need to be kind of like string accurate with those, or else you just get there's no give and no forgiveness. I get you. Just squeeze them a little harder and then they get a little stiffer. Try cool picks. Might do that. I'll look them up. Yeah, I gotta move a few things around in here and get it situated. Because I know it looks like behind me there's a lot of room, but there's really not. I mean, my screen's like right here, like right behind the camera, like 6 inches behind the camera. I have like a 43-inch monitor TV. Then that's what I'm looking at right now. And then, so I'm within like 8 feet. And I'm sitting right in the middle of that. So then I have a desk right here in front of me that I can move back and forth. It's like a glass metal table that has my keyboard, mouse, and other stuff, and has this mounted to it. So I can just I can slide the whole table back and forth if I need to. So it gives me a little extra wiggle room when I'm playing guitar and spinning around and stuff. So, but I just got to get used to everything being over here now, so I can just spin this way and then bring the guitar this way. I just got to watch out for this damn mic all the time. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm sitting in if you go to the edge of that, that's right in the middle, about the middle of my cabin. So I have about that much. That tapestry is almost 8 feet. So from 7 feet. So I'm basically in a 7 by 7, basically in a 7 by 7 square. That's what everything right here fits in. So, and then I have 2 chairs, 2 big comfy chairs over there. Then I have a big screen TV, 60-inch Samsung bolted to the wall over there, which I don't watch anymore. I just use this right here. The upstairs, I don't even go upstairs anymore. That's like storage for my guitar boxes, amp boxes, and stuff like that. Pedal boxes. I was going to turn that into this area up here would probably be better suited for an actual music studio. But that just means I'd have to, every time I wanted to go up and play guitar, I'd have to go upstairs. And I don't know if I really want to do it. It's not that I can't go upstairs, because I'm on crutches. I have no problem getting upstairs. It's just, it would be a hassle to be down here and then move everything up there just to go up and play guitar. But it would probably give me more room to do what I needed to do, because I can put my bed up here in the front room, crash up there and just do all that, and just leave the downstairs as a quasi living room and kitchen and bathroom and stuff, and just come down when I need to cook and stuff. You mean a pick actually made out of amber? That sucks, bro. Well, it sucks that his wife is sick, but it sucks that, you have to go out of your way to play music and stuff. Yeah, I can pretty much crank it as loud as I want. I have company that comes over once in a while and stuff like that, but nothing that's ever intrusive on me or my music playing. And then neighbors can't hear what I'm doing over here anyway. I mean, unless I had the windows open, the door open, and everything else open, then they might be able to hear what's going on in my house. But normally I can sit over here at 4 o'clock in the morning, crank the shit out of this, and just hit some power chords, man, and just rock out. Nobody gonna call the cops on me or anything like that. He can't hear me. Damn, it's still early and nobody's on. On the West Coast, nobody on the West Coast is on, I guess. It's 8 o'clock here, almost 8 o'clock here. I would think some West Coast people come on. I don't think most of my people are West Coast or East Coast. They might be. Yeah, no shit. When's your house burn, bro? Oh, sweet. Helping out with the old lady and stuff. What's going on with her, if you don't mind asking? Mind me asking. Yeah, where'd everybody go, man? I don't particularly feel like going and watching Netflix for the rest of the night. Might have to break out some video games or something, man. Pass the time. Even though I've been just watching other YouTubers most of the day. Got up about 11 o'clock here in Alaska. Vanzini was on, so it was 12 o'clock his time. 12 or so his time. Watched him, watched somebody else, and then Six String Brian, Ben Coombs, and somebody else. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, it sucks when somebody passes and things are unsettled. And I just told my mom, don't want anything. Told my dad, don't want anything. Keep it. Let these guys squabble over it. I don't talk with my brothers or sisters much anyway. They're all back in Pennsylvania. Haven't talked to my dad in quite a few years. There just really isn't any kind of bond between me and my dad. Me and my mom don't talk much either. Our family's not a bunch of chatty people. But yeah, I'm way up here and I rarely hear from my family. Some people call on holidays and stuff like that, or text or email or something like that. That's about it. Posterior critical atrophy. What's that, with their back or what? It's a neurological brain issue. Okay. I got you. Yeah, it sucks, man. You said posterior. I thought you were talking about the back. Yeah, I just looked it up. I was just like, glanced at it. It's rare degenerative brain and nervous system neurological symptoms and the results of gradually declining vision. Common symptoms include difficulties in reading, judging distance, and recognizing objects from familiar faces. Closely related to Alzheimer's. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. If I knew I was going out like that, man, I'd probably just like go somewhere in the woods and just like sit back for a minute. Bloop. I wouldn't want to bother any of my kids with an illness like that. Or live years and years and years and years and years with something like that. That's gotta be hell, man. Losing your mind and not recognizing things anymore. It's gotta be a pain in the ass. Well, how old is she, bro? Yeah, it's too young to be dealing with something like that. Was it something that just came upon her, or was it because of some type of accident that caused brain injury, or what? But a fucking grizzly bear with a hatchet. Well, alrighty then. Yeah, I just want, if I go out, I'd probably just want it to be boop, something like that. Quick, fast, in a hurry. As long as nobody else was injured, I'd be cool with going out. Something like that. Quick and painless. That sucks, bro. Yeah, a lot of times, man, people just don't understand or don't know what other people are going through, man, and what they've been through and stuff like that. I'm still feeling a lot of the damage and residual shit from my life when I was younger. Some of the damage I did in my system and bones, muscles, back, brain, all that stuff. Serotonin and dopamine levels in my brain go way off sometimes. Cool, brother. Yeah, it's like I said, it sucks when somebody, is that young. 57 isn't old. Back when we were 20-something, 57 seemed old, but now that I'm 50, 55, almost 56, doesn't feel that old. I mean, yeah, I feel older, but I don't know. At 29, 57 isn't what I thought it would be. I thought I'd feel a lot older than what I do. But I don't feel too bad for 57. I mean, I'm overweight. I should probably eat better and get more exercise. Hopefully I get off my ass and remedy that situation this year, this summer. Try to get more active. And try to get in better shape. There's a buddy of mine, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Truck Driver Sean. He has a YouTube channel. He's got about 2,500 subscribers, something like that. But if you ever watched RNA videos, he's a truck driver, so he stops in at certain music shops across the country. If he's in that area, he'll stop in. He stopped in at, that's how I got to know him. But I met him on, I don't know him, I just know him from YouTube like you guys. But, yeah, I think he had some gastric bypass going on or something like that, but he's dropped quite a bit of weight. It looks good. I know he's got to feel better, not carrying all that weight around, but he was a big boy, He's probably like twice the size of Lewis. Not that Lewis is really gigantic, He could probably stand to lose 50 pounds just like me. But he was twice the size of Lewis and twice the size of me. So he was probably hitting 400 pounds at least, or more. But yeah, if you check out Truck Driver Sean, SHAWN, he's an old metal riffing dude, stuff like that. But I think he lives in Maine actually. So fuck, what the hell? He lives in Maine and stuff like that, but yeah, I think he's a national truck driver. Yeah, yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, I'm semi-retired. Collect partial disability and retirement from a job, and then when I'm needed, I go in and do ASAP and ARD classes, assessments and stuff like that for the state for drug and alcohol abuse and counseling and juvenile counseling and stuff like that. I actually work with children, teenagers, smart asses. Think they know it all. Try to teach them that they don't. When they see me coming in the room, they think I'm like one of them and shit, which I am. I'm a dope fiend, recovering dope fiend, alcoholic. So, but they think I'm there for classes also. Now when it turns around, I'll tell them, hey, how you doing? You're such and such and such and such. You're my new client. Blah, 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 blah. They're like, what? Freaks me out. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He just did the rev today. Check out some of his other stuff. A lot of times what he does, check out some of his older videos when he's carrying the weight, and then look at him now, man. He's probably dropped a person. I don't know. I don't think he's said how much he actually lost, but I know he's lost quite a bit of weight. Yeah, at least 100 or more. But yeah, hopefully he can get down to a nice target weight and then maybe get rid of some of that extra skin he's got hanging on him and stuff. But yeah, good for him. Hopefully it helps with his health. Can't really hurt, I don't think. I know his lungs and his heart's got to feel a lot better, not pumping so damn hard. But that's cool. He's losing all that weight and stuff. I got to start eating right too. After all this bullshit calms down, if it ever does or whatnot, I could probably stand to lose 40, 50 pounds. Because I'm 240, 250 right now. And I should only be carrying about 170 pounds basically for my size. Whatnot. But I've always been, I wouldn't say husky, but I've always been like pit bullish. Yeah. I used to actually be buff. Back when I was 18 or 19, I had like an 8-pack here. It's like flex out, man. Just like, a 6-pack had an 8-pack. Yeah, no shit, right? Depends if you have anybody that picks up the slack. If I die, I'd like to die clean enough that I can give whatever it is I have to my kids without government swiping it up or having it taken away from them because of back taxes or something like that, because something I neglected. But if I did something like that, basically I would sign over my house to one of my kids. Lived there basically until I died, and then well, hopefully they wouldn't kick me out of the house, but they'd have it set. They would have it so that they I'd have it set up already so that they'd owned it before I died, so I wouldn't have to go through all the rigmaroles of paperwork and all that bullshit. I'd have a deed of trust set up and everything else. And my dog's sitting right over here in a jar. Not a jar, he's in a pretty nice urn, actually. Here's my boy. It's a big ass urn, man. Oh, he's got a nice urn, man. It was like $60. Yeah, but he hung out with me for almost 16 years, man. He's an old boy, but we had fun and stuff. Who else we got hanging out in here? Show yourself. You get a webcam, dude? Dog pond, you get a webcam? Is that paw for PA or what? What's the paw for on the dog paw? Yeah, Sean's a pretty cool dude. He hasn't been posting regularly though, but he's been driving pretty much everywhere. But he has some pretty ripping gear, man. Stuff he does have. He's big on PRS. Yeah. What PC did you get? I know you were talking about yesterday. You were talking about getting something and all your stuff transferred from the old PC. What PC you getting? I got it. Not your 5 laptop. How old is it? What processor does it have in it, do you know? Acer Nitro 5 laptop. $7.99. Best Buy. $6.50. $6.09 refurbished on eBay. Or are you looking at the Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop? 8 gig memory, and that should do you for a while. 650 GTX, 1650 GTX, it's a pretty decent card. It's a lower end card, but it's still decent. Yeah, it's more for, that one's like I think my kid actually has that PC. Or something the equivalent of it. But yeah. Yeah, they got one at Walmart for $5.70. But that has the AMD Ryzen processor AMD. And you got the one with the quad core i5. 12 gig loop. What's this one? Okay, yeah, that's the one. I was looking at that one too. Yeah, I think my kid's got the same one or something just close to it. His was the gamer too. Is that the one you're looking at? Yeah, it's not a bad little pooter. Yeah, my kid's got one that's about 2-3 years old. It's just close to something like this. He had the i5 processor, but his only had the 1050. What the hell is it? No, I'm brain dead. 1050 GeForce. Acer Nitro 5, 17.3 gaming laptop and core, i5 8 gig memory. It's not too bad. It's right at the minimum. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. Yeah, solid state drive. I guess that's alright. You might need to get yourself an external drive, depending on what you're doing with it. Yeah, it's not a bad computer. Oh, I hear you, yeah. Go what you gotta do. The PC I used didn't even cost that much. Well, to be honest, a buddy of mine gave it to me. It's a brand new refurbished i5, 16 gigs RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive. So it's then I had to buy a 1050 Superclock DTX video card for it. So the one you're buying is equivalent or a little bit better than what I got right now. I just have more RAM than what that one does, and I have more storage. You know, so that's the only good thing I got going for it. Spec wise, mine is a little bit better. Video card wise, yours is a little bit better. Portable is probably what you want if you don't want to be stuck to a desktop. But yeah, if I was going to buy a laptop, I'd probably buy something like that. Something that was capable of gaming, video conferencing, stuff like that. Had some external 3.0, 2.0 USB ports, stuff like that. You can always add extra ports to it, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, you should be set then, bro. Yeah, get yourself an external drive. The only thing I would do is add maybe 12 RAM to it, instead of 8. If you can expand the RAM, put about 12 in there, 12 or 16. If you can even double the RAM, I would. Then you'd have a pretty kick-ass computer. Mine doesn't bog down much. I've never had a bogging issue, and I've had probably more than 10 pages open at once and games running in the background. I was running a multi-server game, so I had open field chats on there, 3 or 4 games running at one time, all on one server. So and that was with this little PC. So, but yeah, I'm probably once all this Corona baloney goes away and stuff, I might go see what's out there as far as a new desktop PC. Top Robin time, yeah. That computer you were looking at, yeah, that's at Walmart, but the one at Walmart doesn't have half the shit that the one you're talking about you get. The one you're getting, as far as like gaming laptops go, you have probably just a little bit above the bare minimum for a lot of the major games out today. But if you're just depending on what games you're playing on it, and what programs you run on it, it should be able to handle things okay. The only issue you might have with that is if it's overheating. So I'd use it in a cool place, or get keep it near a fan or run a fan. If you're going to be doing a lot of shit on it at one time, maybe put an external fan on it somehow. Create a draft underneath the, get something to prop the PC up on, like 2 little sticks or something, or even like 2 pencils or something. Or even like put 2 books at each end of the PC so that airflow can get underneath it and stuff. And that would help you out. So if you get two the same size magazines and then just put them on the edges of the corner of the PC, and you just get some airflow going through there, it probably wouldn't heat up. But my son, when him and I are playing video games, he gets a little boggy when he gets overheated, so you just got to keep some airflow underneath them. That's the biggest thing you should look for in a laptop besides processor and a video card or whatever's in it, and the RAM and the storage, is how good is the fan? What's the cooling system in it? How do they have it heat synced up and stuff like that internally? And that's pretty much your primary worry with the PC today, well, with the laptop. Keeping it cool. Yeah, but I got an HP that's a total rebuild, but it's been rebuilt right. You know what I mean? It was built as a gaming PC. The only thing that would probably help it is a better video card, which is good enough. It's good enough. When they stop updating it, that's when it's time for when they stop updating your video cards or stop supporting it because it's low in the ranks and they don't want to deal with any updates with it anymore, then that's when it's time to either look for a new video card or a new PC. It just depends what you do with your stuff, I guess. Yeah, I probably wouldn't worry about it. You're never going to use more than 16 for that PC anyway, unless you're trying to launch fucking missiles or something like that. You know what I mean? You don't need all that. You don't need all that RAM. For 12 or 16 is probably all you're ever going to want or need for that laptop. And if you're like running servers or running office servers or trying to do shit like that with that, then that's a whole different thing. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I have an issue with it, bro. Like I said, it just depends. Now, if you're like on here talking with me all night, you might heat up. You have to get a fan on or something, bro. But yeah, if you're just like constant tubing and stuff like that, yeah, you might have to cool it down a little bit. And that's the only other thing you got to worry about is your battery life and all that other shit. That's the only pain in the ass. And keeping it plugged in all the time, all that stuff. Cool. Yeah, even for that little PC, I don't think you need more than 12. 12 to 16. 16 would probably cover everything. A lot of it really depends on what's dedicated to the cache and the front side. SSD would be better. Woohoo! Hey, who do we got over there? I think homie's about ready to wrap it up here. Poor Dog Pa's been holding up the whole camp by himself, man. Come out and say hi or say bye. One of the two. Yeah, there's so much going on with PCs anymore. It's hard to keep up with what's good, what's not, what's out of date, what they're trying to pawn you on and stuff like that. So, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it too, man. Hey, any of you guys over there in the background, come out and say hi or bye or whatnot. 'Cause I'm about ready to shut this puppy down. Hey, Merle. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna, we'll probably just chop it off here. Somebody might pop on later. I don't know who will, but whatever. I mean, that's West Coast time. Still early here. It's only 8:30. I thought some people from the West Coast would have piled in here, but apparently most of my viewers or subscribers are East Coast people or Midwest. You know, very few West Coasters in here. But that's cool, man. But yeah. It's been nice talking to you guys. Tomorrow's Tuesday Tech Talk. I might just rebuild my pedal board again because I gotta redo that because I'm having noise issues, and I think it's with just a few pedals. So once I figure that out and get my noise gate turned on and figured out, my pedals will they'll sound a lot better and stuff too. And I'm going to take them off my board so I can swap them out a lot easier. And I'm going to use that big long gurney I made for my amp to put all my pedals on top. So that'll be a whole different thing, man. But yeah, man, we're going to call it here. Peace, guys. Dogpaw, Merle. Anybody else hanging out in the background? Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight and hanging out. And we shall catch you tomorrow for Tuesday Tech Talk. I'll make the reminder for that tonight, and then you guys can check that out too. But I'll be on here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Tuesday Tech Talk. That'll be like an hour and a half show anyway. I try to keep those a little bit shorter. And then if there's people still interested after that, I might make a hang out after that. But that actual show, I try to keep to an hour and a half. Okie doke. All right, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and then we'll talk to you all later, okay? Peace, man.